Alrighty guys, it's me. Today I'm actually gonna do something a little bit different. I've never done this before. As you know, I'm doing reviews now, and I will be posting more trailers, featurettes, and all that kind of stuff. I will be still doing that. Now today I'm actually gonna review two movies today. One is Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, and the second one's 12 Rounds. So, first off, let's get started with Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Now, if you've seen the little bottom corner right there, I'll get a little antonym right there. You said this was in IMAX on March 24th. June 24th. That was a release date, and it was going to be opening in IMAX in a lot of theaters. So. The only 3D movies I ever been to, the theater that actually has IMAX 3D is in Lansing, and where I actually went to see this. I actually seen this in IMAX, and when it came out, and the IMAX was amazing. Especially there's more screen time for the Autobots and Decepticons, and Michaela, played by Megan Fox, is once again the worst actor on the planet, and she's probably gonna do worse than in Jonah Hex. Don't ask. Okay, so with the third movie coming out, okay, I'm getting off. I'm not talking about third. I'm talking about second film. Now, how good is this film? Really good. There's more screen time for the Autobots and Decepticons. One scene was really cool. It's like Megatron is ticked at Starscream for Starscream being in control after he died. As you know, in the first film, he died, and then we put him in the Pacific Ocean. Then in the second film, Decepticons come and bring him back to life. And when he returns to Cybertron, he talks to Starscream like, "Oh, come on, you were dead, dude. Someone's got to overtake control." And he pulls him up to like this big, huge thing and says, the greatest one-liner in the history. It said, "There's only, even in death, there's only one command but my own." That was really awesome. There were two Autobots which I liked. They were hilarious. There were actually three. There were two guys that are new. These guys are the new Jar Jar Binks, and they talk like these. And they have both teeth, gold tooth, and they talk like a black Transformers. And they turn it, and this wheelie guy turns into an Autobot for some reason. So overall, Transformers 2 is a really good film. I'm actually going to give this an 9.5 out of 10 because the action scenes are more pumped. Alrighty, let me get up to 12 Rounds. Alrighty, guys, we're back, and today we're going to take a look at 12 Rounds. Yes, this is in one video. As you know, the last review I did is Transformers 2. Now, the plot of this film is really difficult to understand, so here's the plot. John Cena plays a detective, and he is trying to investigate this case. And the guy in the film, right at the beginning, and a car comes over and runs over his wife. And then he says, "I will remember you." And then a couple days later, he gets a call from the guy and says, "Your wife has been kidnapped. The way to get him back is to complete 12 rounds in order to get her back." The plot is really creative. Like, he has to go through 12 rounds, near them causing death. One of them is where this guy and him, John Cena, and the guard are in the elevator and they get stuck, and they're trying to get up to there, but the cop dies, and it's all the guy's fault, not John Cena, the villain. I thought this film was really good. Even though the last film was okay, The Marine, he's starting in a new film called Legendary, which I'm probably going to see in theaters because I love John Cena in the movies. He is a really good actor, but he's more good than a wrestler. 12 Round is a really good film. It's from the director that did Die Hard 2 and Speed. This film was released last spring, so this is probably, I have to say, so far, this film is actually the #1 high critic release film. And I'm not sure Cisco and Ebert actually did a review on this, or Richard or Roper. Cisco and Roper, I think they did a review on this. Now, John Cena's last film, The Marine, was an okay film. It wasn't a big, huge, like, budget thing. Okay, 12 Rounds is a really good film, and it really worked with the action. But sometimes the camera angles are really up close, like Batman Begins. Like, the action sequences are really close up. You don't know what's going on. That's what happened in this film. Overall, I'm gonna give 12 Rounds an 8.5 out of 10. It's really a treat to pick it up on DVD. I'm John, and this has been my 2-part review of Transformers and 12 Rounds. I'll see you later.